Off the court, I would definitely say the trip we took to Africa. Because I think that trip just kind of brings us closer as a team. And I feel like we all not really know each other really well. So that was a big highlight. I would just tell the players just to believe in themselves, just to keep working like Coach Lewis told them, and just tell the fans to keep supporting them because they're getting better and better, and one day it's gonna pay off.
I can't believe we went. My wife and I talked about it. It wasn't that long ago. It was less than a year ago. For Malcolm Farmer to put that trip together and Steve Orsini bless it and allow us to go. You don't really know about another culture until you live. You visit. And to understand that Africa is 53 countries made up on one continent. Imagine the United States with 50 different countries and over 2,000 languages spoken on the continent of Africa. It's hard for people to get along in our country being under one flag, speaking basically two languages now, Spanish and English. Imagine 53 countries with over 2,000 languages. It makes you appreciate what you have here for sure, because people come from other countries like, continents like Africa to our country and realize how good we have it here. And I think that it was good for our players to see that and see where they, Bamba, Mohammed, and Pop grew up, meet their families. And I think it gave them an even a deeper respect for their teammates and their families. Bamba represents, the transition from the old SMU basketball to the new SMU basketball. He got to see the old locker room and live in the old locker room and now live in the new locker room. He's the only player that's done that. John Killen didn't get to do that. Ike Fuego didn't get to do that. So he's really the bridge, I think, from old SMU basketball to the new day of SMU basketball. And that's not always easy for a guy to be in that transition, to be recruited by one coach and then, brought in and coached by another coach. But I think you saw in his interview the excitement he sees for the future of our program. And then just Bamba is one of the most popular figures on our campus. Not only because he's a basketball player, but because, one, he's tall, and everyone sees him on campus. But two, Bamba had a kind word for everybody he met. Here's a man of few words, but he always had a smile and a kind word for the people on campus. People at SMU are going to miss Bamba because he's such a good person and a gentle soul, and again, always had a smile for people.